Good afternoon, my lovely butterflies. This is the Awakened Butterfly, and I am back with another video. If this is your first time coming across my channel, please stay for the entire video or check out some of my existing content. If you enjoy this type of content, please don't hesitate to subscribe. Welcome and welcome back, everyone. I pray that you all are having a blessed and amazing day. I pray that everyone is continuing to take care of themselves mentally, physically, and spiritually. I love you guys so much, and as always, the love and support that you show me on this channel is always greatly appreciated. If you haven't already, please turn on your post notifications so you will be notified every time I post a video. I have a message for someone. Actually, I feel that this message is for everyone. Guys, God can use whoever and whatever he wants to use in accordance to his plans and purpose. Psalms 119, 90 through 91 says, "Thy faithfulness is unto all generations. Thou hast established the earth, and it abideth. They continue this day according to thine ordinances, for all are thy servants." Guys, we are all servants of the Most High God. No matter who you are, no matter what your position in this world may be, God can and will use you to fulfill whatever purpose or will that he chooses. When he uses us as his servants, he doesn't judge our background or our current situations. He doesn't care how we look. He doesn't care who we are. When you are chosen or called by God to carry out his mission, he will give you grace from your sins. He will heal and change your life for the better, while simultaneously guiding you in accordance to his plans. Now, those plans will involve you using your special gifts and talents to help others. And guys, we were all born with special gifts and talents. We are also all born sinners who are and can be saved by God's grace. So for any of you out there who may be in a situation where you're looking at your current situation, you're looking at your past situation, you're calling out to God, you're seeking him, you're trying to give your life to him, you're praying to him, asking him to lead you in accordance to his will and purpose for your life. While this is taking place, you're having doubts, if God has even called you or even have plans of using you. And you feel this way because of things that you may have went through in your life, or the way others have always downplayed you or judged you. I want to let you know that if the Most High was choosing people or calling people based on perfectness and being sinless, no one would be called or chosen. We are all born sinners who can and will be saved by the grace of God. You must remember that God is a God of forgiveness, healing, and restoration. No one on this earth is exempt from God's forgiveness, love, healing, and transformation. Especially when you're more than willing to accept him into your heart. God can choose whoever and whatever he wants. And this is why we must be careful who we judge when it comes to others. It is not good to judge others, especially when they are under God's transformation, because you never know what God is about to do in their life and how he is going to use them. Now, I'm not saying that you see someone out here who is being very wicked and they see nothing wrong with their actions and they have no plans on changing who they are. Now, it is what it is. They are living a wicked life. And the Most High doesn't want you to associate yourself with wickedness. However, instead of judging them, the Most High wants us to pray for them. Now, this does not mean that He does not want you to separate yourself from evil. This does not mean that He wants you to close your eyes to evil. This may not even mean that He wants you to not be in a situation where you will expose evil. It's just that when you see someone that has come from a rough background, this is a situation of mainly of someone who has come from a rough background and they're trying to change their life and they're being heavily judged and persecuted against. And every time they try to be a better version of themselves, someone is always reminding them of who they used to be or things that they used to do in the past. That's the type of, situation that this is. Now, we have many people who are under God's transformation at this time. And several of those people are consisting of whoever's watching this video at this time. Many of you have people judging you for whoever this message is for. If you feel that it's for you, please go back and pray to the Most High for further confirmation. Many of you right now have people who are judging you while you are in your transformation period with God. They're bringing up your past. They're judging you by a current situation, something that you may, unfortunate that you may be experiencing at this time. They may be judging you by your appearance, your hair, the way you dress, just who you are as a person. A lot of the times people associate having a relationship with God meaning that you have to look a certain way or you have to have this type of personality. No, that's not what that means. God can use whoever and whatever He wants. A lot of these people who are judging you, they have no right to judge. And they are really out of place for judging and discrediting you. And they will regret doing so once they see what God is about to do in your life. Once they see what God is about to use you to do in someone else's life. You can't judge a book by its cover. We must not judge lest we be judged. And we all that choose to love and seek God, even those that don't, they will and can be transformed in accordance to God's will. You have people that were once atheists and now they are full believers and servants of the Most High God. At the end of the day, guys, I've come to realize that God is in control over it. He's in complete control. And when it comes to judging other people, we never know what the Most High is about to do in their lives. Now, in accordance to God's will, you must also accept God into your life. And for whoever is listening to this video, if you have done just that and are on the road to transformation with God, and you find yourself in the midst of people persecuting you, constantly bringing up your past, constantly judging you, constantly downplaying your walk with God, saying that you are not a child of God, you are not a true believer, you are an imposter, when you know that you have a true relationship with God, when you know that you are being healed, restored, transformed into the person that the Most High has set out for you to be in accordance to His will and purpose. Don't let it get to you, guys. Just pray for them to be healed and restored so they too can come closer to God in order to find their purpose and will. Because when people behave that way, they're lost and they don't understand the will of God. They don't understand that he can choose whomever and whatever he wants in accordance to his plans and purposes on this earth. Let them know that you are a work in progress and you are being healed and transformed in accordance to God's plans for your life. And let them know that their opinions holds no weight in accordance to your purpose and spiritual journey with God. Because it doesn't, guys. No matter what anyone says about you, no matter what anyone thinks about you, their opinions will never stop what God has for you. And a lot of people do a lot of wicked things behind the scenes. And although these things may delay what God has for you spiritually, from even though, meaning that a lot of these people do things spiritually to try to hinder what God has for you. Just know that it may cause some delays, but it will never completely stop God's plans for your life. Nothing or no one can ever stop it. They may cause delays with their witchcraft, with their incantations, with their spoken word curses, but they will never stop it. And also, when God allows these things to happen to you, it's really for a learning experience. So you can, once you learn how to defeat these spirits and get closer to your breakthrough, God will use you to educate others on how to do so as well. So it may start off as a curse, but it ends in a blessing. So just know that the Most High always has great intentions for you. And although he may allow you to go through obstacles and challenges, it all works out for your greater good at the end. Don't let anyone make you feel bad about your journey with God. Don't let anyone make you feel bad about your will and purpose on this earth. And don't let anyone make you feel bad for being you, who God has created you to be. Never be afraid to use your talents to help others. Never be afraid to use your special gifts to help others. Because that's what God gave them to you for. All right. I love you guys so much. I pray that this message confirms some things for you guys. And if you feel that this message was for you, please go back and pray to the Most High for further confirmation. I love you guys so much. Continue to take care of yourselves mentally, physically, and spiritually. And until the next video, peace and blessings. Mwah.